Okay, hello and good day. Today we will continue with section 6.3, which is about finding the volume, but here we'll use the second method, which is the cylindrical shell. Just a quick reminder of the cylindrical shell is you have a region like this one here. The axis of revolution is in that side. For the cylindrical shell, you need to put your rectangle somewhere inside your region, okay, of a distance x from the standard axis, which is the y-axis. Then you have to find three pieces of information. The first one is the x, the second one is the radius, and the radius is this distance, is the distance between the axis of revolution and your rectangle. This distance is called the radius. And we need to find the height, which is top minus bottom. Taking all those three information, we put them in this formula here. As I just said, we have radius, which is the distance between the rectangle and the axis of revolution, the height, which is top minus the bottom of the rectangle, and the thickness, it's either dx or dy, depends on the orientation of the rectangle. If the rectangle is vertical, we will use dx. If it is horizontal, we will use dy. And how do I know if it's vertical or horizontal? Depends on the function. It is given by in terms of x or in terms of y. Last time I forgot to add one important number here in this integral, which is you have to multiply also 2 by. So please go and correct what we did last time. I forget to write the 2 by here, and of course by the same thing it should be 2 by here and it should be 2 by here. Okay, please don't forget this. It's important that we have 2 by. Just a quick reminder, how do I know which method to use? So far we have two methods. One, we call it the washer, which is R out Rn. The second one, we call it the shell, which is radius, height, and thickness. Now, which one to use? Please capture this picture because this is the map that we will move on. First of all, we ask ourselves, are the functions in the questions in terms of x or in terms of y? If it's in terms of x, something like y equal x squared, y equal ex, y equal x squared plus 5. The next question is the axis of revolution. Is it vertical or horizontal? If it is vertical and in terms of x, we will use the shell method, which is radius, thickness, and height. If the axis of revolution is horizontal, we will use R out and Rn, which is, we call it the washer method. And again, if the function is in terms of y, axis of revolution is vertical, use the washer. In terms of y, the axis of revolution horizontal, use the shell, which is this one. Now, let's go to today's question. Before that, I will leave question number 4 as an exercise for you. I wanted to solve it by yourself, and I need only from you to set up the integral. You don't need to find the integral, but at least in the comments, I want you to tell me how the integral will be. Of course, it will start with this one, and then you have to multiply 3 things. I want you to find those 3 things as well as from where to where. So please do that in the comments, and now we will move to the next question, which is question number 5.